Hello everyone, Rich here. This is going to be a hopefully quick tutorial on GIMP using the perspective tool. Now just by chance I had gone to Google Images and I searched for the word internet, and you will see text skewed in a perspective view like this. The perspective is really simple to understand. It looks larger in the front, smaller in the back, or larger to the left and smaller to the right. This is an instance of it. And if I scroll down, here's another instance of it. Here's another instance of it. And this is kind of the look I'm going for here. I'm going to go for that retro type of look with the blocky font, except a lot larger and on the perspective skew. Here's another one. Here's another one, which is not in a retro font, but you get the idea. It's a common thing. So I'll show you how to do that. Now here is GIMP, and I'll do a new image of 640 by 400, just a plain white background. The first thing we need to do is click on the text tool, which is the big letter A here, and I will choose the font as Tahoma. I can just type it in here. Now in a pixel size on the Windows platform, I don't know how this will show up on Linux, because you can download the Microsoft TrueType font set for Linux, but I'm not sure if the pixels are going to match up, but at least on the Windows platform, which is what I'm using now, I know it will. You set it to an 11 pixel size, which is the equivalent of 8 point, and you turn on hinting and uncheck force auto hinter and anti-aliasing, especially anti-aliasing, because with that on, you don't get the blocky look that you want, but you do want hinting. So anyway, I have my text tool selected, and I'm going to put this on the main canvas now. Now it looks really small, but that's how it is. And then what I'm going to do is punch up the size afterward, and then you'll see what I mean. So I just put in http://www.pcmac.com and close. Now before resizing, I actually have to switch the color mode to indexed so it doesn't get all fuzzy. Well, actually, I'll show you what happens if you don't do that. If I go and scale the image, and I'm going to do this in percent. I'll scale it to 400% of original. Okay, now you see what happened here is that it's fuzzy, and that's bad. We don't want that. The way to avoid that is to go image mode and go to index color mode and just do a 256 color mode and generate optimum palette. That's fine, and convert. Now if you resize it from here, scale it from here, and I'll do 400% of original. Okay. As you can see, it did keep the blocky nature of it, and that's what I wanted. Now we go back to RGB mode, and from here we can apply the perspective. This is really easy. There's a perspective tool right here. There's rotate, scale, shear, and perspective. You click this, and then you click on the text. Now you'll see 4 boxes appear. The two you want to be concerned with are the bottom left and the bottom right. Starting with the bottom right, just click and drag up, maybe about halfway. And then for this one, you go in a little bit, just slightly go in a little bit, and then transform. And now we've got our perspective. So it starts big here, gets smaller over here. And that's it. That's all you have to do. From here on out, you can add in lines or whatever you want. And you also should draw a box around it so you can image and crop to selection like that, so because that's all you want to save, right? So let me just undo that, go back to where I was, and select none. So that's it. That's how to do a perspective with a vintagey style, computery style text. And it's good for website logos, might be good for an email signature. It's simple, it's easy, you've already got the fonts for it. And other fonts you might want to try it with, at least on the Windows platform, is Courier New. Remember, when you're doing the text tool, just do hinting and don't do any anti-aliasing or anything like that. Courier New is a good one. MS Sans Serif is a good one. Tahoma, like I just showed, is a good one. Arial, old school Arial. Remember, these fonts look a lot different when you have the anti-aliasing turned off, it totally goes for that retro thing. It looks very computery. And sometimes that's exactly what you want to do. In addition to that, after you have applied your perspective, you can do alpha to logo filters. Like I'll do alien neon here. I'll make the glow color blue-ish and the background color white. Okay, okay. And you can do something that looks really, really retro right there doing that. That was just a really stupid easy filter. So again, just to show that that was the alien neon filter, which is built into GIMP. So if you want, and there's a whole bunch of other ones that you can try too. So easy way to have some stylized text that's unique. You get the perspective thing, looks kind of 3D-ish. So give it a shot. It's already in GIMP. Simple experiment. Go for it.